Hi there, welcome to our channel. In this video, we will be showing you how to make this cool framing jig. If you're looking to remove a great amount of stress during framing and you want to increase your production pace while building frames for your furniture or crafts, then this video is for you. Make sure to watch till the end so that you don't miss the step-by-step process of this DIY. Framing is one of the most basic aspects of woodworking, yet it can be difficult if not done right. If you've ever tried to put frames together without a guiding tool, you already know how frustrating and time-wasting it can be. Especially if you are mass-producing, you definitely need some kind of jig to save you from stress. These DIY brackets make coupling your frames effortless, saving you precious time and energy. You can custom make this jig based on any type of framing work, whether it's for pictures, doors, boards, tables, drawers, cabinet frames, acoustic panels, and so on. This jig has 5 essential parts that make it a functional tool for framing. It consists of the base bracket, the left and right corner brackets, the T-track, and the T-track knob. All of these work together to provide an effortless framing technique. The first parts you want to build are the left and right corner brackets. The basic idea behind this is to erect walls on a foundation in order to create pathways and entries for your workpieces with easy access to the joints. In the end, you want to have something that looks like a maze. First, cut out the pieces for your corner brackets, starting with the square base for the foundation. We will be cutting the base at 5 inches on both lengths. You can use any wood of your choice, but we are using plywood for this process. In our opinion, we feel plywood holds up well to glue and screws, making it a little more durable. Next, cut out board pieces for the walls. I have found that the best height for the walls is anywhere from 3 to 5 inches. You will also need a template of the wood you intend to use for your frames. Make this template look like a T-square. This will guide you while gluing the walls to the base, ensuring that the perfect paths are created. We use the 3/4 inch MDF for our framing, so we will be making our T-square with our MDF samples. You may want to add pieces of paper on each side to create mobility for your workpieces. You don't want it too tight or too loose. You want it just perfect. This thin card works just fine. It's only slightly thicker than the A4 kind. Keep in mind while gluing that the left and right brackets layouts must be an inversion of each other. If you want, you may actually use the corner brackets this way. Just make another set of these for the other end and start framing. You'll have to deal with the brackets moving around, and you will have to hold your wood pieces close to you while drilling or screwing. It's still a little stressful framing this way, but definitely better than having no guiding tool at all. The next part to build is the base bracket. This is where you'll be needing your T-track for the sliding feature. You'll also need a 1-inch thick board of the same length as your T-track. The base bracket will feature a fence to act as support for the corner brackets to slide against. You can use any wood thickness for the fence, but I recommend that you use a 1/2-inch thick board of the same size. When cutting your fence, you want to consider the thickness of the base of the corner brackets, and then add this to the thickness of the sliding bracket. This will help ensure that you have a safe fence for your corner brackets and also ensure easy access to the joint areas. Clamp the fence to the base. Don't glue it yet. You're only doing this to measure out the spot for your T-track first. Find the center of the empty space on your corner bracket. Try drawing a cross to find the center, and then trace down the line across the edge of its base. Then place the bracket against the fence and trace down the line wherever you can on the base. Place your T-track until the holes are perfectly centered on the line. You might need to focus your attention on this area. You don't want any mistakes on the angle. Measure both ends for accuracy. You can see the line showing through the holes. On one end, mark spots on both sides of your T-track and draw down both lines. This will guide you while cutting on the saw. You basically want to create a well for the T-track to flush in. Using the T-track, set your well depth on your saw. Ensure you allow the saw blade to sort of peek out a little bit, as you want to make sure that your T-track stays flushed into the wood. You don't want to take any chances here. Insert your T-track and fasten it to the base using 1/2-inch screws, and then glue up your fence. It's time to attach the corner brackets. Using a 3/8-inch drill bit, drill a hole in the center. At this point, you can just use this hole as a guide to drill in the other bracket. Place both of them on the base against the fence and flip them up in opposite directions with their bases facing each other. Clamp them together and then drill through. There you have it right in the same spot. Grab your T-track knobs and unscrew them from the bolts. Slide the bolts into the T-track, add the washer, add the brackets, then screw on the knobs. And that's it! If you want, you can also glue a little fence on each side of the base to prevent the corner brackets from sliding out of the track. The only downside of this tool is that you can only use it for the one thickness it's made for. But you can always make a bunch of these corner brackets in various styles, widths, and depths, and just keep switching them based on your project needs. Here is another style of corner bracket we made for a custom beveled style frame. We just switch them in whenever we need them. Keep in mind that you'll need to build 2 sets of these for the full experience. As I said earlier, these are great tools to help you increase production pace and save time and energy. Quite a bit may have gone into building these, but considering the amount of stress it will save you in the long run, it's better to spend a few hours investing in these and save yourself from long-term frustrations. It is worth investing in these jigs, especially if you will be crafting anywhere from 10 or more frames. We make frames for acoustic panels, and this jig has tripled our production. It's been a smooth, wonderful experience compared to the times we didn't have these in our shop. Definitely worth having in your workshop. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You may also share and subscribe for more woodworking tips on this channel. Thanks for watching.